Mm. Oh my god. Charmander's evolving. Alright. Come on. Back to sleep. What? What now? Freaking. Okay, Pikachu, I get it. You want some puffins. Alright. I'm done with this. Oh my god, new Pokemon Direct! Oh! No one said I have to put on pants for this, right? It's not like you can tell anyway. Depending on how good this Direct is, maybe it's better that I don't wear pants anyway. Or I'm just gonna go back to sleep after if it's not good. Why do they gotta do this so early though? Like, what time even is it in Japan right now? 1 a.m. That might be why. Let's get some predictions out of the way first. I'm thinking there's gonna be some type of Sword and Shield content update. How big it will be, we don't really know, but at least maybe some new Gigantamax raids, maybe some more Pokemon added in from the decks that didn't make the cut. Maybe they're adding some more in now. Mystery Dungeon. I've seen a lot of people tweeting they want to see some type of new Mystery Dungeon game, and it is a pretty popular spin-off series. We haven't gotten one since, I think, Super Mystery Dungeon on the 3DS, so it would be nice to get a version for the Switch with the nice new graphical update. But my prediction, which is kind of troll and kind of serious, I think they're actually going to bring Mystery Dungeon to mobile, which I know a lot of people would be disappointed if they did, because it is a very story-heavy game, and on mobile it probably wouldn't be as good. But I feel like that's just the thing Pokemon would do, with them bringing Pokemon Rumble to mobile, and also Magikarp Jump. That was a great game. That's pretty much it. I don't have a lot of predictions, but this is a 20-minute Direct, as you can see Mr. Ishihara here already. And in past Directs, I don't think any of them have been 20 minutes long. They've been like somewhere around 10 to 15. So I'm expecting a lot to be revealed here. I guess it's time to get into it. I'm already late to the party, so let's just jump into it. You know, 2020, it's a new year, guys. Let's go.
I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. In today's broadcast, I'd like to touch on two topics.
Two topics. 20 minutes?
Let's get started with the first topic.
Okay.
Have a look at the following footage.
What's the footage? What you got for us? Oh, 2006 Diamond and Pearl? That's the year it came out. And apparently Mystery Dungeon came out that year too. Excuse me. Please wake up. Wow, it's like they know that half of the fan base was asleep when this came out. At least all the American and maybe European? It's kind of late in Europe, huh? 2020! Oh my gosh! Pokemon Mystery Dungeon book? Winnie the Pooh? I don't know why I think of that when I see the art style.
Rescue Team DX.
Oh, they're doing a remake of the original. Okay. Mystery Dungeon DX. They're taking a page out of Zelda's book with the whole DX thing there. But I like that. It's a nice art style to it. With the whole, like, illustrated look. I don't know, it reminds me of the Winnie the Pooh world in Kingdom Hearts. The way it's, like, drawn and everything, but okay. They're putting Mega Evolutions in it, too? Groudon in there?
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Rescue Team DX.
I just realized they got rid of the Red and Blue Rescue Team. It's just Rescue Team now, so there we go. Mystery Dungeon news already out of the way.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Red Rescue Team, and
15
Blue Rescue
years,
Team
jeez.
were released for the Nintendo DS and Game Boy Advance systems in Japan.
Not my favorite. I liked Explorers of the Sky?
Was
Was that the one? That was my
Pokemon
favorite
Mystery
one.
Dungeon
I'm just going to
Rescue
say that
Team
because I don't remember the
DX
names of the other ones.
will
But
be released March 6, 2020.
ooh, okay. In just 2 months, we're going to be getting these games,
more,
which,
we'll release a
I mean,
demo
Red and
version
Blue
on
Rescue
Nintendo
Team were the
eShop,
originals, so
available
I'm
later
guessing with
today.
some updates, they'll be pretty good to play through
You'll be
again.
able to carry over your save
And a
data
lot
to
of the
full
younger
version of
crowd
the
probably
game
has
once
never even
purchased.
heard of Mystery
So
Dungeon.
please take this
Well, they've heard of
opportunity
it,
to
but
get
they
a
haven't
sample
played
of the
the
fun.
original Mystery Dungeon, because the new ones were a
Now,
little different.
For the
so
other topic,
that's nice.
I think we'll ask Game Freak to share it with you.
I heard Game Freak, and I'm like, okay, we gotta be
Mr.
going
Masuda,
on to the main...
Mr. Omori, it's all yours.
Oh, Mr. Omori, yeah, the main news is coming out here. Let's see what they got for us. Game Freak. What you got for us, boys?
Hello everyone, I'm Masuda from Game Freak.
Masuda with the new
I'm
cut.
Omori, also from Game Freak.
Is that some red dye in his hair? What's going on? This man's always got the style. That's one thing that is never missing with Mr. Masuda.
We did our best to fill these titles with fun activities so that our players could have a fulfilling experience.
Yeah, when the online works, it's fun, but half the time it
And the Galar
doesn't.
region is a vast one.
Dude, Omori's face. This man just looks dead inside right now. Did he just wake up too? Come on, Omori. Hit us with that hop.
This is why we at Game Freak are now developing the Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass and Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass.
Oh my god. This is every YouTuber, Pokatuber thumbnail. I'm gonna just get it ready right now. The expansion pass? Hold up.
Until now, we've
They're
sometimes
taking
released
another
new titles
page out
set
of
in
Zelda's
the same
book?
region as previous games,
Oh.
such as Pokemon Platinum version or Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon.
They're actually breaking out of the formula,
This
huh?
expansion pass will be different.
There's not
from
going to
those
be a
games.
third version? Okay.
You'll be able to set out on new adventures using the save data you're already playing with.
I mean, I still would have liked to see Sword and Shield too, but if this continues the story of Sword and Shield, then
Please have a look.
that's cool too. Let's get it. What do you got for us? Well, this is footage from the original, so what's new here? What's in the expansion pass? The adventure continues! Oh, Talonflame! Let's go! Wait, we're done with Let's Go, right? Let's go to Johto. When is that happening? But here we go, the expansion pass. Oh! Wait a minute, I think way back when I did the map breakdown, people said that Greenland, is it Greenland? Or there's another island, maybe it's Ireland, I don't remember right now, but people said that there's a whole nother island that's part of the UK that could have been like post-game, and I guess it's kind of post-game. It's going to be DLC here. As you can see, it sort of pans over to the right side of the region. And here we've got a whole new area. A tree? Is that AZ's tree? Whoa, okay. New Pokemon, new gym leaders? Is that what I just saw there? And Slowpoke with some mustard on its head. Don't know what's going on there, but we got a new gym. Yep, I'm guessing that's what that is, but then again, he's got a little paw print on his shirt, so that could be something totally different. We got some kind of karate outfits. More customization options, yes. There's like 3 hairstyles for the guy character. Come on, we need some more, Masuda. I want to have your hair in the game. I guess it kind of is, but anyway. There's another gym leader. Is that poison type? Ooh, okay. Oh, dude, they're adding the other Pokemon in. Gigantamax Venusaur, finally, and Blastoise. That was speculated upon before the games came out. And what else? Are we getting G-Max forms for the starters? Yes! Yes, we are. I was wondering why those weren't in the original games, but here we go. They're adding them in as DLC. That's awesome. And it is going to be the Isle of Armor. That's an interesting name for it, but I like that because it means that there could be more DLC added even further beyond the Isle of Armor, since they gave it that whole little subtitle there. But wait a minute, are they already announcing another one right here? We got some type of icy area. What is going on? Another gym leader and more outfits too for our characters. I like it. We got the Regis as well, ice, rock, and steel. And maybe even some new ones? Hold up, wait a minute. What is going on right now? That is literally some new Regiforms, as well as a Galarian Slowpoke evolution. And we're only 6 minutes into this trailer. Are you kidding me? How much more info are they about to reveal? Hold up, I had to go back for these new Regiforms because they look so freaking weird. Looks like it might be an electric Regishock, maybe. And the second one to me looks like some kind of parasite or virus of some kind, but it's probably a dragon type Regiform since it's got the big dragon shield. So I'm not sure what that could be called. Regidrake? Anyway, there is a new Galarian Slowpoke evolution, most likely. And we have some new gear, which, wait a minute, what is this? The Phantoms? Persona? Oh, they are adding in more Pokemon. Yes, Garchomp. Let's go, dude. Wait a minute, what? Galarian forms for the legendary birds? Is this real? Legendary Pokemon can now have regional variants. That's actually pretty sick. And it looks like their types are changing too. So, wait, no, is that G-Max forms? It could be Gigantamax forms for them because Moltres still looks like a fire type. Articuno kind of looks like a psychic type though, but you can still see little ice crystals. Unless those are feathers. But then Zapdos kind of looks like he's fire type, honestly. So I don't know, but I'm guessing, dare I say, Mega Evolutions? No, they're obviously not bringing back Mega Evolution, right? They did in Mystery Dungeon, but not in the actual games. But it seems like they're related to this tree that we saw earlier on, and it's got some weird berries on it. So it could be something totally different that we haven't seen yet. Something that triggers a new form in Pokemon. It's not Mega Evolution or Gigantamax, and it comes from the fruit on this tree. So either way, looks like we can set out on an expedition into the Crown Tundra. That's why we got the whole new outfit and the bag and everything. And it's not Sword and Shield exclusive, thankfully. It is part 1 and part 2. So they're literally pulling a Zelda here with not 1, but 2 DLCs and the expansion pass. But wait a minute, what is happening right now? What is that? Hello? Was that a Mega Pangoro? No, it's not Mega, right? Okay, this one looks more like a Gigantamax with the glowing red, but what? What is happening? New legendaries? Mythical legendaries, maybe? They looked like opposites of each other, and like they could be Sword and Shield exclusives, so I don't know what's going on, but what's... Okay, I thought that was its head, but then when it opened its eyes, I'm like, no, wait a minute. It looked like the stereotypical mythical legendary with the big cute head, but instead that's like its ears or like a big headpiece of some kind. But either way, it's got Triforces on it too. Are you kidding me? They're not even being like subtle about it. They're straight up Zelda with it right here.
What did you think of this first look?
I like the first look, Masuda. I'm impressed. I'm awake, surprisingly.
Composed of the Isle of Armor, planned to be released June 2020.
June 2020. Okay, not too far away.
Planned to be
I mean, there's not really enough content to hold us off until June, but at least it's not like next year, and then fall 2020.
You'll be able to visit unseen areas of the Galar region and meet new people and Pokemon that live there.
I just realized, what is this music?
There are 2 versions of the expansion pass.
I don't think it was in the originals, right?
But different Pokemon will appear in the different versions, and you'll also run into some different people and places.
Different places? Wait a minute, what?
Continue with the classic Pokemon experience of trading with one another and working together.
Now, without further ado, let's have the director himself present more information on the
Aren't you the director? What are you talking about?
Mr. Tani?
Oh, okay, the director for the expansion pass. I'm like, Omori, didn't you direct these games? What are you talking about, dog? But, okay.
Hello, I'm Tani from Game
Mr.
Freak.
Tani. Hey.
I'm working as the director for the Pokemon
Don't think we've had this guy as director before, but
expansion pass.
What do you got for us? Oh, I just realized the logo's in the back there. The Crown of Tundra, that's the new little fox Pokemon with the big headpiece. And then the Isle of Armor looks like Zacian and Zamazenta's head, but it could actually be those wolf things that we saw instead. Maybe some Kung Fu Panda in there. I don't know what they were exactly, but...
Let us introduce the Isle of Armor, which focuses on the theme of growth.
Growth?
Take a look.
What? Raise my special attack a little bit? Okay.
The next destination in your adventure is a giant island off the shores of the Galar region known as the Isle of Armor.
Well, I'm certainly feeling like something special is in store for us here. We already see the Galarian Slowpokes down there. We got Kingdra all the way at the bottom there. Oh, it's Golduck and Psyduck. Okay, and then Pokemon looks way too small for me to guess. All the way in the back, we got Giant Wailord in its actual size. Does this mean, wait a minute, it's called Growth. Does this mean they're upscaling the model of Wailord? They're finally going to make it its real size? I know that that's probably not anything to do with it, but that would be funny if they really did. There's also 2 towers, one on the left and then one all the way in the back here. I don't know, I instantly thought Battle Frontier, but let's not get our hopes up.
And of course, you'll find Pokemon that you couldn't previously find in Galar Dwelling there too.
Nice, we get more Pokemon added.
There's a dojo for Pokemon battles on this island.
The dojo.
And you'll take up an apprenticeship under the Pokemon trainer who runs it.
I'm telling you, it's Kung Fu Panda. That's the new legendary.
This is Mustard, who will become your mentor.
Wait, Mustard?
He's also the mentor of Champion Leon, who you probably know quite well.
That's cool. The mentor of Leon.
Mustard has occupied the seat of champion himself in the past.
It's funny though, because I said Slowpoke had mustard on its head, but...
apprentices.
Wait a
When
minute,
playing with
new
the Pokemon
rivals.
Sword
What?
Expansion Pass, you'll be training with Clara, who is a poison type
so she
user.
was poison type.
When playing with the
this
Pokemon
psychic
Shield
then?
Expansion Pass, you will be training with Avery, who
Ooh,
is a psychic type user.
Okay.
They're both training hard so they can someday have a gym and stadium to call their own.
I got their outfits confused, but we know from the gym leader outfits you can buy in the games that, you know, there's different types, and that's what they are, so.
Next, we'd like to introduce the legendary Pokemon that will be central to the story.
Here we go. What are these new legendaries?
Kubfu.
What?
It's a fighting type
Pancham.
Pokemon that strives to become stronger with
It literally is Kung
single-minded
Fu
dedication.
Panda. What the heck, dude?
As you progress through your training, Mustard will entrust you with this Pokemon.
Oh, so he's not quite a legendary, but I'm guessing
Once you
he
complete your
evolves
training
into
together with Kubfu,
something that has the
it will
power
be
of
able
one.
to evolve into Urshifu.
Urshifu.
Urshifu is a Pokemon with two distinct styles. There is Single Strike style, a fighting and dark type style that delivers a single strike at blinding speed.
Fighting in dark type. It's literally Pangoro.
There is also Rapid Strike style,
Steel type?
a fighting and water type style that focuses on unleashing a torrent of rapid strikes.
I would have never guessed that. They look like
Urshifu is
legendaries,
a
but I
powerful
guess they're
Pokemon
not. They're
with
just
a brand new ability.
a regular
And it also
Pokemon.
has a new move for each of its two styles.
Signature moves too.
Once
Okay.
you've completed your training,
They're
bring
not
it
gonna
with
tell
you
us
for some
about 'em?
online battles or official
That's
competitions.
All right, what's next? Oh, the starter
also want to
Gigantamax
talk about
forms, of
Rillaboom.
course.
Cinderace and Inteleon.
Yes.
Final evolutions
Wait,
of the
Inteleon?
first three Pokemon you
It's not
team up with in the Galar
Inteleon?
region.
What?
During your adventure in the Isle of Armor,
Cinderace
these
with the
special
big
partners in your
ears.
teams will be able
I'm
to
liking it a little
Gigantamax.
more now.
You can look forward to seeing their new forms and new G-Max moves.
What? Look at that. The big ball
And
has
as
a
you can
face
see
on
here,
it too.
We've got even more
That's
in the
awesome.
works to make sure your journey is
Whoa, tutor moves, apricorns, and EXP charm. What? Earn more EXP points for your team? Is the EXP share not enough already? What the heck could an
as
EXP
smooth and
charm
fun as
be?
possible.
I like that they're bringing the
There are new
apricorn
fashion
balls, though,
items.
but oh yes,
And
you
you'll
can
even
dress
be
up
able
as
to obtain
Barney.
new looks for your
and
bike.
was that a mohawk I
fashion
saw?
items.
Yo, nice. They're putting in more hairstyles.
And you'll even be
I
able to
dig it.
obtain new looks for your bike.
New looks for the bike too. I like that.
We hope you'll look forward
For
to the new
online play, you know,
experiences
because everyone's
coming
bike
in
kind of
the
looks the
Isle of
same.
Armor.
So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I guess that is it for the Isle of Armor. What do we got? New Gigantamax forms. Wait, they didn't even talk about the
Next,
Slowpoke
I'd
though.
like to discuss the Crown Tundra,
Oh, and we're moving on to the Crown
Second
Tundra
gen,
already. That's fine.
which has a theme of exploration.
Exploration is the theme here,
I'm going to
so
show you the information
probably a
we have
lot
at the
more
moment.
Pokemon are going to be added then, right?
This expansion is set in the snow-swept realm of the Crown Tundra.
Ooh.
Take a look for yourself at the beautiful scenery of this shining
I
silvery
always
landscape.
like icy areas in Pokemon,
As
so
it turns out, the
I'm
Isle of
excited
Armor
for this.
isn't the only uncharted area waiting for you all in the Galar region.
this is awesome.
In this frigid area,
The concept
with its
art looks so
towering
good,
winter
like
mountains,
the art style on
people
it.
live in small communities that support and rely on each other.
What?
Much
Who
like
is
on
that?
the Isle of Armor, people live in small communities that support and rely.
Why does that trainer look familiar? He's like the Sun and Moon character, but he is not dressed appropriately
each
for a
other.
tundra at all.
Much like on the Isle of Armor, you'll be able to find Pokemon that didn't appear in the Galar region.
You can see
before.
some there, but I can't really make out what those
Fitting
Pokemon
right in
are.
with this area's theme of exploration.
Oh, yes.
There will be plenty for you to uncover.
The new
You
Reggie
might find
Ruins.
a strange temple where you least expect it, or maybe spy a mysterious giant tree growing in a place it doesn't seem to belong.
Wait a minute, the tree's in the
A
second
certain
DLC?
person will appoint you as the leader
Oh.
of their exploration team in the Crown Tundra.
And that was Articuno in the back there. I was gonna guess that, but I wasn't sure. And then we see another one at the top here. Is that Moltres? I'm guessing Zapdos gotta be somewhere around then, but yeah, anyway.
You can gear up for adventure, and then head out to explore blizzard-swept fields, and even deep inside Pokemon dens, which you could only previously get a glimpse of during max raid battles.
Deep inside those dens. Okay. Does that mean we're going or seeing more than what we saw in the max raid battles? Calyrex. Not the name I would have ever guessed for
Legends say this Pokemon once ruled over a part of Galar that included the Crown Tundra. It's characterized by
it. It
its
looks
graceful,
so different
regal
in the
movements.
official artwork. What?
Get ready to experience a never-before-told story about the mysteries of Calyrex.
It looks annoyed almost. What? I don't know if I like that. Well, like in that artwork. It looked really cool when we first got the reveal of it, but
The Crown Tundra will have a new form of co-op play as well.
new co-op mode.
This will
What does
allow
that mean?
you and friends to enter and explore Pokemon dens that exist underground in the Crown Tundra.
Ooh.
Deep inside the dens, you may see legendary Pokemon from past games Dynamaxing before your eyes.
Wait a minute.
You'll
oh,
be able to meet and
Dynamaxing.
make allies of all
You mean
kinds of legendary
Gigantamax?
Pokemon
Or
during
just
your adventures
Dynamax?
in the
Oh,
Crown Tundra.
snap. So this is it. This is how they're going to
including ones you'll be able
introduce
to catch
all the
through this
legendaries.
co-op
Wait,
play.
what? All of them are coming
It
back?
also appears that some brand new legendary Pokemon
And some
are
new
also
ones, of
waiting to be
course.
found somewhere in this land.
Oh, wait, so does that mean those weren't Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno? Because they said new legendaries await.
Brand new legendary Pokemon are also waiting to be
Ah.
found somewhere in this land.
Very interesting. I feel like there's still Galarian forms of some kind, but wait a minute. We got some more clothes options. You already know I love me some customization. So what do we got here? Why does this look familiar? Oh, wait, is that Sonia's outfit? Maybe her jacket, right? And then we got
Combined
some
with the Isle of Armor.
new hairstyles. Ooh, Leon's hat, finally. No cape, though, so I'm a
Dozens
little
of new
disappointed.
clothing.
But we got Marnie and Chairman Rose's outfits,
Items
too.
will be added.
And, oh, Team Flare. I was like, is this Persona or what's going on here? But that's not coming until part 2. We get to dress up as Team Flare? Does that mean Lysander might be making a comeback?
Be
I
new
guess we'll
battles
find
waiting
out,
for you
but
to challenge once you
what's
complete your
this?
entire game, including the Isle of Armor and the Crown
Oh.
Tundra. We can't go
I
into
guess
the
we can
details of everything,
get
but we're working on
sponsors
planning
now,
and developing
but-
new ways to enjoy Pokemon even as we speak. The Isle of
Nice.
Armor and the Crown Tundra areas themselves are actually two key examples of the things we're working on.
So they're doing even more, huh?
Both areas are in fact seamless maps, much like the wild area you can already experience in the Galar
Oh, the
region,
wild
where
area.
players are able to move around freely and control the camera.
Oh,
Of
nice.
course, you'll be able to connect with other trainers and play with them too. There will be Pokemon
In
dens
the
as
whole
well,
DLC?
and you'll be able to engage in max raid battles against Pokemon that haven't previously appeared in the Galar region.
That's awesome if the whole DLC is
There's more
online
to
and
see and do
co-op.
on the Isle of
I would
Armor
love that.
and in the Crown Tundra than
Or
there
if
was
it's like
even
certain
in the wild
areas,
area.
that's fine too, but I'm glad they're adding more than
more
just the
information
base
about
wild
them in future
area
news
for us to
reports,
be able
so
to play
please stay
online
tuned.
in. Because that was my favorite part of the games, was the wild area. So I like this, man. They're innovating,
you're as
not
excited as
really
we are for
innovating,
what's to
but
come.
they're being more progressive. They're not just saying, hey, Sword and Shield 2 next year. They're actually doing
Thank you,
DLC,
Mr.
which
Connie.
they've never done before, I want to say. Probably saw the example of Zelda and Mario, which were able to easily add DLC into their games, so I'm glad they're actually adding more, as well as new Pokemon, or I guess Pokemon that were originally cut. There's going to be 200 plus added in, so there you go, National Dex people, whatever.
These updates will allow people who don't have the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield expansion pass to obtain the Pokemon that appear on the Isle of Armor and in the Crown Tundra through other means, such as trading.
Oh, that's nice. So even if you don't buy the
Players will
DLC,
also
you can
be able
still
to bring over
access
Pokemon
the
to
old
their games from
Pokemon,
cloud
or
service
the ones that are
Pokemon
coming
Home,
back.
as long as the Pokemon appear in the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield expansion packs.
Starting today, it seems like you're
Wait,
more
what?
likely to run into Gigantamax Colossal,
Oh, they're updating
Gigantamax
the Max
Lapras,
Raid battles or
and
whatever.
Gigantamax Flapple or Gigantamax Appleton in max raid battles in the wild
Oh.
area. Face these powerful Pokemon
Yes,
with
I
your
want
friends.
me one of them Flapples.
There will also be a software update going live available later today.
But wait, what about Gigantamax Toxtricity?
Once you've received the update, head to Wedgehurst Station.
Later
In
today.
Pokemon Sword, you'll encounter
Ooh,
Clara,
okay.
while in Pokemon Shield, you'll run into Avery.
Look at that. We can already
You'll
run
also
into these new
encounter a Galarian
characters.
Slowpoke that's wandered in from the Isle of Armor.
Galarian
You
Slowpoke
can try
already
to catch
available?
it and add it to your team. Galarian
Look at
Slowpoke
him.
can evolve into Galarian Slowbro
He looks
if you
barely
use an item
different,
that can
but-
be found on the Isle of Armor,
Yes, a new evolution.
or into Galarian
Or-
Slowking if you use an item that can be found in the Crown Tundra.
Stay tuned for more updates in the future.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Masuda. Thank you, Omori. I mean, that was a lot of content. I felt like it wasn't going to be enough to fill out 20 minutes, but somehow they did it. So there you go. $29.99 for the expansion pass, so both DLCs. Okay, never mind, I get it now. It's $29.99 each, but it includes both DLCs just for one version of the games. So if you want it on both Sword and Shield, you're gonna have to pay $60 total. So yeah, I don't know about that. I think I'm just gonna stick to Sword and
Nintendo eShop
probably
directly
trade
from
with
the
some
Pokemon
friends,
Sword
but-
and Pokemon Shield menu
Ooh.
once you install the latest update
There we go.
for your game. As
You
a
can
special
buy it straight
purchase
from the
bonus,
game.
We've also prepared some clothing items that can be used starting
hey,
today.
there we go. Some Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee
Pokemon
throwback
will continue to try
outfits.
new
I
things
don't
in
know if I
2020
really care about those, honestly,
to bring
but
fun and joy to
there we
people
go.
around
That's
the
it
world.
for the Direct, I suppose. Is it?
Thank you for tuning in.
Yes, it is. You're very welcome, and thank you for the new content, because, you know, we struggling out here without it. So does that mean both predictions I did literally came true in some way? I mean, there was a new mystery dungeon announced, even though it's not technically new, it's a remake of the original, and we got Sword and Shield content update, but it was a lot more than what I predicted, which was going to be new Gigantamax raids. I didn't even know what to predict, honestly, but an expansion pass is not what I had in mind, so I'm pretty happy with that. We get 2 new DLCs coming later throughout the year, and they have a lot of new content in them, which I'm excited about. The thing I'm most excited about is the fact that it plays like the wild area, so you can actually roam around with the free camera movement. You can play it online. There's more raid battles to do because the wild area was my favorite part of Sword and Shield, seeing all the wild Pokemon in the different weathers. It is a better way for them to add way more Pokemon that weren't originally in the games, and they said there's 200 plus being added, so that's definitely the best way to go about it. I don't want to go over everything we just saw again, like we literally just saw it, so there's a lot, but character customization I'm excited for. The Gigantamax starters, that's something I wanted in the original games, and I'm glad they're actually bringing it now. So yeah, there's a lot, but it's a lot of mostly good stuff, especially them bringing back older Pokemon. I know a lot of people will be happy about that, so maybe eventually we'll get the full Pokedex in there, because they did said there's even more DLC planned for the future, so maybe 2021. Are we even going to get the Diamond and Pearl remakes that a lot of people want? I did want to see the story of Sword and Shield progress, like Hop becoming a professor, Marnie as gym leader. Basically, I wanted Black and White too, but for Sword and Shield, where it's like 10 years into the future and our main characters or rivals and stuff are like all grown up, but this is definitely a good alternative. DLC, not something I was expecting, so I'm excited. If you guys are as well, make sure to leave a like down below if you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more Sword and Shield videos coming up soon. We gotta get those Gigantamax Pokemon still, so look out for that, and I will see you then.